guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I got my Storm ThunderBird 2-pack, aptly named Thunderstorm. Really makes sense. And of course it completes a Giant Size Xmen lineup dream. And because we got the kind of the classic queen goddess looking Storm, and of course the much awaited ThunderBird, the older cousin of Warpath. I gotta double check that. You guys could probably correct me in the comments below, but yeah, I got it from Target, and I ordered it when it was first available. Downside is I'm not a box collector, but if you guys are getting some of the Target, you pick it up on your own. This one came super damaged, as you can see. I'd be upset if I was a box collector. Thank goodness I'm not. I just want the figures. But yeah, I digress. We'll move on. Be careful of that. Doesn't look like they treat them well in the warehouse. Not really their job to care about collectors, but you know how it goes. So yeah, scalpers be damned. I got one, and let's just take a look at the box before we open it. So we got this new artist. I forget who it is, but I'll give him credit below. Looks really awesome. There you go, ThunderBird. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like this box art. So I would be really upset if I was collecting boxes, but I don't. So there's the top side. And, without further ado and wasting your guys' time, let's just crack them open, because I've been waiting to grab this guy for a long time. Alright, here's Storm out of the box. As you can see, she comes with 4 extra sets or pair of hands. So you got an open hand to replace the hands with powers, and then another pair of fists, so she can just be casually making a fist. And then you got the non-hair effect replacement head. Slightly off center, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much. You gotta really pay attention, but it's just slightly off center. And then kind of the casual cape, because as you can see, this cape is in full action. So just imagine that, like casual in action. I do have a slight problem with the eyes. I don't think they're completely aligned, but what you gonna do? It's a pretty small detail. All right, so let's just take a look at her articulation. As you can see, she has the pinless arms, which is kind of cool. Cool little effect there. And then no pins on the legs either. We got a ball joint on the torso in place of the ab crunch, so she can do this and twist side to side. The head has pretty good articulation. You can look down that far. And of course the head is a little bit hindered because of the hair. Got some rocker action. You got a little forward and back motion on the head also. Let's see, on the legs, you can go out that far. And you got a thigh cut. So those twist like that. Let's see, double jointed knee, and again pinless, but I can't tell if the figure is tight or that's as far as it can go. I just don't want to force it. Feels like the plastic is in that weird in between of tough and a little bit fragile if you force it. Okay, kick pretty far forward. What else we got? We got a rocker on the ankle, goes forward that far, goes back that far. I don't know about you, but I think the feet look kind of small for the size. But it's, she stands okay with minimal forcing. At least that was my experience earlier. So let's see. The balance was pretty good. Yeah, not so bad. There you go. Double jointed elbow, again pinless. The arms can go far out like that, come forward all the way around probably, but you got the cape blocking your way. The wrist It's forward and back, and of course turns all the way around. Now let's put her alternate head and cape on. Alright, here's Storm with the casual look with no cape effects and no hair effects. Looks pretty solid. Like it. Very classic. I didn't mention how much I do like the detail of the boots, and for the skin color is actually quite even. Not too crazy uneven everywhere. So yeah, I like it. Here's my problem with the feet. As you can notice, the feet are a little small, but I guess these are combat boots on her punk rock version, so I guess it does make sense. This is them side by side, obviously. So punk rock Storm a little bit, just a tiny bit taller, not just because of the hair, but I think the boots are a little bit taller. Yeah, I like it. I like the figure a lot. I do have a slight problem with the evenness of the casual hair sculpt. I think I prefer putting this back on. It looks a little bit more even. So yeah, that's probably how she will be displayed. But all in all, I like it. Here's the hands with the effects on it. Pretty clean. I was thinking about putting this on the punk rock Storm, but I don't know. She's wearing gloves, so it's gonna look a little weird. But yeah, so far so good. Oh yeah, it comes with this background, so if you just wanted a generic Xmen logo while you do photos, it's a good little background. All right, moving on to ThunderBird. This was one of the most recognizable, in my opinion, when I actually first started reading comics. One of the more recognizable Native American superheroes, other than Spirit from G.I. Joe. Segue to Spirit. It looks like we're going to get a Spirit sooner than later, because I think this would be a great sculpt for Spirit in the Hasbro G.I. Joe line if I wasn't so sour on it. Yeah, good news if you're a G.I. Joe collector and don't really care about X-Men. I think a Spirit figure is imminent. So, looking at ThunderBird here, he doesn't come with anything, doesn't have any replacement hands or weapons of any sort. He's just ThunderBird. I've always liked the design of this very simple, straightforward suit design for him. He didn't really have an X-Men suit affiliation, if you will. But yeah, the same motif front and back. You got the Thunderbird, almost like a totem bird on him, and very basic, just a domino mask. Of course, a little Native American feather. More on these tassels. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of these, because I don't know. Maybe they should decide if they're gonna, because I don't want to be the one gluing them down, you know. So we're having that same kind of Jim Lee, Cyclops and Forge situation with these tassels. I mean, I guess they look okay just dangling like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, let's take a look at his articulation. So the head obviously can turn all the way around. You got pretty good side tilt. I guess there isn't a rocker motion. That's more just him loose on the ball joint there. You can look down pretty far. Can look up about that far because of the hair. Kind of blocks it. Arms, it's a little tight, brand new. So arms do that. Looks like he's doing a workout for you all the way around. There's a bicep cut hidden by these tassels. Double jointed elbow. He doesn't have the pinless like Storm does. Got a up and down on the wrist there, and of course it can turn all the way around. Got a ab crunch. I think this is the Bucky cap mold. I'm not the best at the mold things, but that's what it looks like. So it only goes up that far and crunches that far forward. No rocker on that. As I've noticed, a lot of the new Hasbro's figures, they're having that ball joint in there, so they're behaving a lot more like G.I. Joes. This one does not have it. Okay, kicks forward that far. Doesn't kick back at all. That's as far as it goes. You got a thigh cut. Legs only go out that far. Double jointed knee though, so it kicks back that far. You got a shin cut, and then you got rocker and a pivot for the ankles. So it's saved for kind of a, I don't want to say a throwaway figure, but you know, it's a bonus figure, let's call it, because you know, this Storm obviously is what they spent more time on. It's a great addition to you know, completist collectors. I don't consider myself a completist, but I guess I wanted to complete the Giant Size Xmen lineup, and this is awesome. I don't care if he doesn't come with any extra hands or heads or even weapons. Oh, I didn't mention the belt. I think the belt is pretty awesome, very classic. So yeah, it's just a really good bonus figure for Hasbro to throw into a 2-pack, and I think they knew what they were doing when they did that, especially if you're an X-Men fan. So thank you, Hasbro, for making this, even though it's been a headache to get a hold of any of these things. So outside of these tassels, I think this figure is pretty awesome. I like the paint, like the evenness. Yeah, this is kind of, they could have done better with the painting of the feathers, but it's whatever. I can take her to leave it, and maybe a little bit more detail on the belt buckle here, and the wrist cuffs, because you can see a little bit of the plastic where they cut the mold. So I might have to touch these up with something. It looks like the hands do come off though. Let's see. Yeah, they do come off, so you can customize them. That's nice. It's good to know. For a basic figure, I think it's pretty rad. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on this quick little video on this X-Men 2-pack. I think it was much needed. ThunderBird, for a basic kind of bonus figure, in my opinion, is almost perfect. I love him. Spoiler alert, he's dead in the comics. I don't know if they're going to bring him back because of this figure somehow. Storm, probably one of the better Storms out there. I still prefer my punk rock Storm, but I do like all the doodads and the extras and the, you know, the pinless arms, and I don't know, that's great. It's good to have the classic first appearance look. So, you know, I'm not a completist, but I'm really glad I kind of have the first appearance of the Giant Size Xmen team now, and I'm looking forward to taking pictures of them all together. So drop a like and a subscribe, and you know, let me know what you guys think, if you guys picked this up for yourselves, and what else you're waiting for. There's so much coming out, and it's kind of crazy to keep up with. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'll leave my ratings and what I think about these. I don't rate them right off the top of my head, because I kind of deliberate, and I'll put it in the description. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Hey, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching So Otakutive, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.